Alright everybody, and welcome back. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning right now, and I think my sinuses are draining. Charming, I know. Oh, that's loud. But I figured we'd get a little more wizardry done. Oh, we can actually do allied actions now. I forgot. We'll get a little blaze onto the second floor tonight, I think. And we're probably gonna see the Reaper for the first time. Isn't that exciting? But yeah, not a whole lot going on here. I'm kind of sitting around all day and basically getting a sore throat in the summer. It's terrible. And having to try to explain to certain people that allergies are different from being sick, since they say I'm sick all the time and I'm really not, but okay. I don't want to go back into that crap again. Also been trying to get a little bit back into music. I really haven't worked on it as hard lately as I should have. So I've been trying to get back into guitar playing and stuff. There's a cutscene here apparently that I forgot about. The adventurers who left behind the betrayal sword earlier have set up a camp not too far away from you. They were talking loudly, without any concern for their surroundings.
I'm pissed! How could Queen Artelia be kind? She's a brainless bitch!
Calm down. I'm sure she is kind. Can't you tell by the way she rules the land? Didn't you receive charity a few times when you were in the slums?
Well, yeah, but
I understand you didn't like her attitude earlier. But look at the town's situation. We should understand the Queen is stressing out.
But what I hate even more is that old fuck Ladua. He treated us like trash, man. And the Queen's guards that... Are the Queen's guards that great?
The Queen's guards have the highest social class of all soldiers. They are always beside the Queen to protect her from anything. She puts her full trust in them especially because they're strong.
Even stronger than you?
I'm no comparison. Ladua the sorcerer has command of all spells and has thorough knowledge of many things. Sophia the priestess is a queen's guard as well as her head servant, though there is nothing she can't cure. Kulgan the ninja can defeat a fire dragon all alone. There's one more, a rookie of the Queen's Guard, but with some serious skills.
Jeez, they're monsters. If they're that strong, they should be the ones going into the labyrinth.
Besides Ladua and Kulgan, the others have been missing since the Flash. That's why they're probably short-handed.
I see. We're just convenient guinea pigs for them. That pisses me off. We should give them false information and rack up our rewards.
I don't want to lose my life for your stupid mistake. The girl had not spoken a word until now. When some guys did that before, they were burned by Ladua's fire spell. They were accused of treason against the Queen. Not even a pinch of ash was left. Not only do the Queen's guards act as her shield, but also as her sword. They will protect the Queen from anybody and will punish without mercy those who betray her. They are the Queen's blades, strong, sharp, and merciless. The girl glanced at the boy thief. It would probably be smarter not to go against the Queen. The boy thief clicked his tongue in disappointment. And we, hopefully we'll never see those bastards again. Sadly we will. More combat, just to kind of speed through and try to build up our experience a little bit. Ideally, you'd probably want to make 2 or 3 levels every time you go down in the labyrinth, if not more. Every time I've finished the game, I've been around level 21, 23. I don't know if there's a level cap in this game, and I think we can just keep going. We already have some people about to level up again. But we'll get back to that in a little bit. We have a little bit to do before we can go back to town. Some stuff I want to get done. There are, as you can see, a few things are different than when we came through here before. Just a few little things that have changed, and things do that all in all throughout the game. A creepy voice echoed from overhead.
Attention all adventurers. Our shop has newly opened for your convenience.
As soon as the voice was gone, your body moved as if it was being dragged by something. Once again, the creepy voice echoed.
Please, come visit us.
Alright, this is a shop that'll actually be kind of useful to us in a bit. You can buy transfer potions here. If this is your first time, please read the explanation, which we will do. Welcome. This store has no attendant. The merchandise is in the leather bag on the left. If you see anything you like, feel free to purchase it. Please place your money in the leather bag on the right. Don't forget to pay. Security alarm is installed. If there's any suspicion of theft, our security guards, young malefics, will be moving in. Please use good judgment. Please be aware that if you do not break the rules, your life may not be spared. Alright. Now we have, let's get another transfer potion, just in case. I think we have one right now, actually, but I don't really like to go down without those. Now, what would happen if we actually do spend money and basically steal from the store? Well, let me show you real quick. My save state. And if the save state doesn't work, I'm going to cry. Okay. So we're going to buy a curing potion that we obviously can't afford. Oops. No. As you tried to sneak the merchandise without paying, the sky suddenly turned red. A deep voice from above resonated throughout the room.
What do you intend to do with that? Do you plan to keep the merchandise for yourself without paying?
Try to take off with the merchandise.
We will punish those who break the law.
I'm about to die, just so you guys know. You're about to see some of the hardest enemies in the game. I believe these are harder than the final boss. I have never actually beaten these guys.
What the hell?
It doesn't really matter what they do. We're gonna die. Man, he cast Megadeth right off the bat. One round, guys. We lasted one round against these guys. So that's what happens if you do that. We don't really want to do that, so. But yeah, that's what happens if you try to steal from the merchant down here. I might try to beat them after the game's over, but the thing is, after I beat the game and stuff, I've already got so much gold that it's really difficult for me to spend it down to the point where you're stealing, basically. A young warrior covered with cuts and bruises came running up to you with a tense expression.
Holy moly! I didn't think that was for real. I thought it was just a rumor spread so that guys who've already been here wouldn't get any rivals. Hey!
You tried to ignore him, but you were stopped by the warrior.
If you're going down there, be careful. If you take your sweet time, you get caught by the Reaper. You don't believe me, do you? I didn't believe it either at first. I thought it was just a fable. And look what happened. I got possessed. I couldn't even fight back. If I died there, I would have lost my soul. Would have been taken away.
I believe him. Leaving attitude gave him good impressions and blah 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 blah.
Anyway, if it appears, just run the heck away like I did. If you accidentally get possessed, just hurry back to the temple. The priest can help you, although it'll cost you. Just be on the lookout.
The warrior whispered a prayer as he left. This is really agitating my throat to be doing this. Alright, we're going to do another save state, because there's actually something here I want to do, but we'll probably end up getting caught by the Reaper. And I would really rather not pay for getting exorcism if we don't have to. So the Reapers, their danger is a bit overrated, really. I mean, let's just get that out of the way. They're not as horrible as the game makes out like. But they are still kind of bad, and you don't want to get possessed by one. Let's see. Thunder damage to the back row. Try and get this damn toad out of the way. We're not going to get the toad out of the way. We should level up from this at least. Fine. He's slapping me with his dildo tongue. I don't think they have enough to rush now, but I'm not sure. We'll do teal again. Now, the thing about the Reaper is if you get everyone in the party possessed, you actually get some special allied actions that I believe are kind of decent. They do a lot of damage, but by that point your party has really crappy defense, so you'll be like glass cannons, everyone in the party. Yeah, that was a pretty good experience for that. Like I said, I'm probably going to get hit by the Reaper doing this because of basically the path you have to take to do it. I mean, I'll try not to, obviously. But if we do get hit, there's actually a little bit of an advantage to that, too. Alright, and he's right behind me.
Hey, don't scare me like that.
The Hobbit thief was scared when the party suddenly jumped down.
Jeez, I thought you were monsters.
Well, there is a Reaper right behind me if you want to know.
I'll forgive you since I'm in a good mood. I finally found out what this switch is for. Hey, you want me to tell you?
My kind attitude. Basically just not being a dick.
From my thorough investigation, this switch opens a hidden door.
You should be able to get around the first floor with ease now. Well then, I think I'll take off now. The Hobbit thief ran off nimbly to the lower level. Yeah, I'm not getting it. He's gonna get me. He's like right fucking there. Hello. Well, they got me, but Ricardo's still gonna be all bitchy about it, I'm sure. Okay, now I gotta be sure. I'm actually gonna save state it again. Because it infected the main character, that is me. And if I get killed, I'll probably instantly lose the game because of that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happens. It's really not as bad as they act like. I actually need to save my spells. And there's another advantage of having the Reaper possessing somebody is Reaper doors. These are doors that are only visible when someone is possessed by the Reaper, and they usually have some pretty good stuff inside of them. The thing is, guys like Ricardo, they usually complain when someone's possessed, but right now he doesn't seem to care. I guess it shows what he thinks about me. Doink. No. Been doing a little bit of D&D work these last few days. Got these pretty cool ideas going on right now. How the party is kind of trapped in the plane of shadows right now. And I gotta try to figure out actually just a way to get back off the plane. It's gonna be pretty cool when we actually are able to get together. It's a bit more of a pain in the ass than it sounds like, you know. Which is funny, there's only one person in our group that actually works, and we still have a hard time getting stuff together. It's funny. You wouldn't think it'd be that hard, but it can be kind of a pain in the ass. Don't you dare mess with Ruai, the former sorceress. A flame burst right in front of your eyes. A red-headed girl was burning away undead monsters with her spells. It looks like Ruai, the female thief who you encountered at the shop. Not before long, a black shadow in the midst of the flames crumbled. Just get back down there, okay? As you were lost in admiration, Ruai smiled at you. I wasn't admiring anything. We meet again. If you're fascinated with that, you must still be a rookie. Oh, did I upset you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm, really. To make up for that, I'll teach you how to fight the undead. Huh? You don't need it? Oh, come on, I won't be long. The undead don't die from normal attacks. It'll do some damage, but you'll never be able to defeat them. The way to defeat the undead is to use your spells, or magic weapon. If you can't use any spells, use a magic weapon. It's something beyond a rookie's power, though. Other than that, a priest or a bishop, or a knight's dispel is effective. The spell is a technique used to purify the undead by prayer of those who serve God. If their prayers reach God, the undead will run away or disappear immediately. If you don't have access to the previous things I said, just don't fight them. You may become one of them by the time you realize it. Roy winked as she said this. From here on, you're going to start encountering the undead. Just be aware of the number of spells you have in your party organization. Well, then I'll see ya, if we're both still alive. Roy pranced past your side after she finished speaking. Thanks for the tuition. Roy had a handful of gold coins. She picked it when she passed you by. See ya. Roy jumped down the path and disappeared into the darkness. You had 100 gold stolen. Now, the undead are not really an issue. They're kind of a pain in the ass right now, just because our party doesn't really have a whole lot of spells or anything like that. But they're not that bad. You heard a scuffle sound, and it turned your head towards it. To your amazement, the undead kobold staggered and stood up. It seems that there were some survivors from Ruai's spell of fire. They slowly approached you. Yep. You stood ready with weapon in hand. Now, there's actually some buff spells your sorcerer and priest can cast that allow your rest of your party members to hurt the undead. Let's see if I have one of those on me. No, I do not. Okay, we're gonna cast Beret on him, and yep. And no damage, just as she said. No, that did it. Slayle had the way to fight the undead ingrained in his head. This is a beautiful, clear stream of water. And the waterfall was splashing into a spring. Don't you think it's weird there's a waterfall here? That water connects to another spring somewhere deep in the labyrinth. I heard it's by the village of elves, but nobody knows why it's there. Besides that, if you go down deeper, there are graves of the townspeople. It's said that the graves were there on the outskirts of town, just moved deep into the labyrinth. Now that's an odd story. That's why it's a pain to visit the graves. Alrighty. There was an elf warrior accompanied by several soldiers in front of the stairs leading down to the basement. The elf warrior noticed you and walked towards you. He glanced at you and swiftly held out a hand. "I'd like to verify your pass." You quickly handed the pass over to him, and he looked and his eyes ran over it. "This was definitely issued by Sarah Dua. Then I shall allow you to go through. We wish you luck for the sake of Her Majesty and the town of Duhan. The monsters will be stronger from here on." He then returned the pass to you. Alright, and down to the second level of the dungeons. The old jail. And as I was telling you before, here's a Reaper door. So I didn't rush back to get Slayle all cured. Although I'm still gonna have to do that. Let's see what we got. A healing vellum. Yeah, so that's what that was. I forgot, I just remembered it was good. There's an old book on the floor. A vellum was stuck in the old book. On it, in poor handwriting, it said, "You'll be immobile and paralyzed. You can either go to the temple, cast a spell, or cure with a potion. The mighty warrior Odom." And I don't really plan on exploring this level too much right now. A well-groomed knight stood with his head drooped. Ashes were scattered by his feet. The wind blew the ashes into the air and made them disappear. The knight turned towards you as he felt your presence. Taking a look at you, you saw that he was the knight you had met at the guild. He had a cynical grin on his face as usual, but he seemed pale. The knight grimaced as you asked about the ashes that were blown away. "They were my men who lost their lives fighting monsters. There was a chance to resurrect them from their ashes, but now even their ashes have been lost, and there is no chance of resurrecting them. Due to their lack of faith in me, my resurrection spell did not seem to work. I never thought they would lose their souls. I normally would have brought the ashes to the temple, but I don't have time for that. I need to hurry towards my goal, no matter what the cost." The knight had an expression of anxiety for just a moment. "The wind of the labyrinth turns away the frail. Then, without any question and method, I shall meet evil with evil." The knight turned his back towards you and started walking. Alone he went, dragging his beaten body.
Dang, that fool pisses me off. He didn't just say that his men were gone. That means they must have gotten possessed by the Reaper.
Like me.
Or his resurrecting spell failed. Either way, he hadn't taken to the temple, where something could have been done to help them. What could be more important than try to save his men? Shit, I'm starting to feel miserable just thinking about it.
It's obvious that somebody in his team was possessed by the Reaper. I've heard about it. A person's soul is devoured when he dies from being possessed by the Reaper. That person cannot be resurrected and will suffer for eternity in the darkness. Although I heard this from a superstitious person, the Reaper will pass judgment on us. The Reaper exists in order to gather our sins that were sent to hell in the flash. Well, it's a ridiculous story, but it seems to be up to this floor already. We must be careful of it.
I recognize the knight. Sir Eugene Gaston. He is a nobleman of the oldest royal families in Duhan. His father was famous for setting up several schools for the poor. I've been told that he is just as honorable as his father. I was supposed to work at that new temple if it wasn't for the Flash. That's why I know.
Sarah thought suspiciously. What was he doing in such a monster-infested area as this place? actually probably gonna make a trip back to town here in a bit. You know, get Slayle all patched up and maybe level everybody up a little bit. But we have enough time for a little bit of extra crap. Nothing else. I'll probably just go ahead and cut the video off soon. This is kind of ripping my voice, my throat apart, you know? I hate this crap. God damn. Don't kill again. He's the laughing stock of the ninja world already. That's the main, god damn it. That's the main negative thing about Sarah, is she just has such a low ability. She goes really late in the turn. So, pretty good experience here though. Let's get these guys patched up real quick. Yay, Undead, we're fucked. I literally don't think we have enough to fight these guys. There is a particular quest I'd like to get. But you'll see that later on. Loops! Now we got a long sword that is questionable. Woo. An orc was sobbing while sitting down. Oh lord, this voice. As you stopped to see what was wrong, the orc looked at you with teary eyes.
I just wanted to become a ninja. I just wanted to be an awesome one.
The orc spoke sadly.
There's be mysterious powers within items. Those are called special powers, but smart priests be showing off and calling it XP, SP. All kinds of things be happening when those special powers be released. Some can even change your class. That's why I thought to myself, I can use that special powers to change myself into a cool ninja. But...
The orc started bawling.
I just couldn't become a ninja. Why is it be so? What's wrong with an orc becoming a ninja? God be mean to me. Really, really mean. What's worse, it broke when I released its special power. I used to be jealous of adventurers. I'm sure that adventurers can release these special powers easily, but it don't works for orcs that way. But releasing special powers should be done only for sure. It can't be redone, so be careful when you're finding one.
The orc said his farewells and waddled away.
I just wanted to be a ninja.
The orc's sad voice echoed gently through the labyrinth. Alrighty. And we have the elevator. Looks like a space for the elevator. But it does not work. Ooh, treasure. I found treasure. A transfer potion. Is this a fake wall? It's a door. It doesn't seem to open from this side. I actually don't remember how to solve this puzzle exactly, but we'll get to that. Whoops. Anyway, god damn it. Fuck nuggets. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go back to town and take care of some business there. I'll probably cut a lot of that out, but I'll show you the interesting stuff that happens. First thing we gotta do is level up. And Sarah's 85 away from leveling up again. Mikado has no faith at all. Jason is now level 2. Yay. The Frankster is level 2. And that's it. And now we gotta go get rid of this monkey off my back. And that's gonna cost me 800 gold. What a ripoff. Alright, back to Vigors. There's actually probably some new quests to pick up too, but I'm just going to save those for next video, because I really can't stand the thought of doing more voices tonight, to be honest with you. I need a frickin' lozenge. Gauntlets that nobody wants. Take my gauntlets. No, why am I highlighting you? You don't have anything. My questionable longsword. The slashing sword. It can make enemies go unconscious at times. I'll have to equip that after we leave. Whoa. Let's go ahead and sell some crap. Pixie's wing. There's a spleen stone I forgot to use. And we'll make some spells real quick. Let's see. Zyba. Yeah, this is the one we want. A master power-up spell gains strength of 1 row and allows them to kill the undead. This is definitely one we want. Teal is lightning damage to Hardy is evade. We'll go ahead and pump up Teal a little bit more. With 2 frog tongues. Bing. Let's look at the vellums real quick. I don't think I have enough to make any of them right now. But we'll drop them off at the store at least. Got the guiding, which I need a bird's claw for that. And healing, that I will not get the stuff for a while. But we can get the guiding vellum, at least. Some bogey bird claws, and we'll just wait for that. Guiding is basically the map spell, as I think I told you guys about that earlier. Actually, I think I told you guys that in the last video, specifically. And yeah, okay. So someone has the slashing sword. And that goes down for Ricardo, but up for Jason, so... good old Jason is gonna get the slashing sword. Alright. I think I'm actually going to cut the video off here, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully when my throat feels less like crap. I'll see you next time, guys.